Why don't these Cowboys make a move? Hurry, tell me what's going on. Why are these Cowboys slacking, man?
I don't know, man. Come on, we need to stop playing these games, man. I don't know what else to do, man.
He's not talking about me, even though my name is Jerry. He's talking about Jerry Jones, okay? Just so you know, okay? No me voy a poner en chiflado, okay? What's going on with him, man? Is he seeing now?
I don't know, man. How can you? Doesn't make any sense for us to do all this cap space and then not go after a wide receiver. We all know it's wide receiver, man. But this is the crazy part. What if we're all being, what did they say, catfished, man? What if it's not a wide receiver?
What if it's not a wide receiver?
Sound check is good. What happens if it's not?
Isn't that the crazy part? Obviously everybody's saying it's a wide receiver. I get that. It's all over Twitter. Anywhere you turn, there's Cowboys news everywhere, and everybody's talking about wide receiver. But what if it's not?
TikTok's already asking what's it gonna be, man? What we have everything else. What will they get, right? And I'm guessing they're talking about the mock draft, right? Because it's 22.8 million. That was the cap relief. Damn. Right before this even free agency started, right? We're thinking to ourselves, how are the Cowboys ever gonna be able to re-sign some of these players or even acquire some of these players? And they were able to do all that great stuff. So now that they have this opportunity, why take so long? Why let another team? You know what I mean? Like in this case, let's just a great example is OBJ, because even late into last night in the Discord, which anybody on TikTok or on YouTube, you're not a part of the Discord, you're missing out, man. But all of us were in the Discord way into the midnights, man.
We are, man.
Dude. Look. He probably thinks Dez can still play too, right? You're probably right. You're probably right. He probably does think that. Look at that. Hoodlum's tired of this team already, man. I'll tell you this: Jerry knows how to attract attention to a team. At this point, I learned this lesson from Jerry Jones the hard way, right? I really got my hopes up a couple times, and he lets us down, man. I'm done with this team, bro. They don't want to win. It feels like it, man. What's up, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
Is he a part of the Discord?
No, Adam, you got to send me your Discord, man, on Twitter.
The Cowboy Cast, that's on Twitter. And from there, we'll figure out, we'll add you in there, and everybody's in the third right now. Big Pun number 1 says, with no major news today, after all the contracts being restructured, I believe they are waiting on OBJ to decide. That is kind of like what we're trying to get to, right? It's like, why let OBJ go and talk to all these teams, and then like now that there's really no wide receivers, why would they let another team set a new market? Now we're forced to pay OBJ what, 20 mil?
I do not want to pay that, man.
If the team don't want to win, why do we keep supporting this?
Hoodlum's tired, man.
B-Hop in D-Town, yes, he has. I think he's been there since February, right?
Yeah, but this is the thing. The reports is saying that the Cowboys haven't even reached out to the Arizona Cardinals,
which is very disappointing. And he even said he's willing to restructure his deal.
So this is my thing. Why don't the Cowboys just say, hey, man, just call the Arizona Cardinals and be like, yeah, we're not interested, and get it all out of the way? Because I guarantee you those reports would come out and say the Cowboys reached out and said they're not interested, even though all the circus and hoopla is going on. But they won't even do that. So that tells you something. I believe it probably is OBJ. And if they don't get what they want with OBJ, they'll probably go with D-Hop, considering that he's going to take a pay cut.
What's up, David? He's saying what's up to us. Benny Reyes says they're going to try and get Ohio State quarterback. I don't know, man. If he's the first, shoot.
No way.
The draft is crazy right now, especially how the Panthers really stepped up there to get number 1.
Yeah.
We lost Zeke. Noah Brown. Schultz needs to be signed back. Dez can still play by nonstop. What is it? Nonstop King. RD 122530 said get Bobby Wagner and either trade for Hops or grab OBJ. We need a new field goal kicker. That is fair. That should have been and didn't that guy go from the LA Rams, right? They signed him and wasn't he a Pro Bowler
Yeah, he
kicker this
was.
year?
He was.
And Ace the kid says Jerry Judy is the holdup. I've been seeing I've
Dude,
been seeing the
I
reports.
am praying that it's Jerry Judy. If it's Jerry Judy, I would be so. And guess what? I know Hoodlum can't stop, man. Hoodlum's like biting at the edge, man.
I'm with you,
But
man. I feel love.
if it is Jerry Judy, the anticipation and the waiting is all worth it, man. 100%.
I don't know if I like it though. I mean,
Why?
I love the player.
So do you think Jerry Judy's like CD Lamb? Same?
No. The thing is how you gonna pay both of them, and they're both gonna want the same kind of
I
contract.
don't get that. Doesn't matter right now.
Well, I mean, then you're just basically spending a second rounder for a 1 year rental, basically.
What have
maybe
you
2 years.
what have you done in the second round the last couple of years?
I mean, failed.
You
Failed.
What? Yeah.
Maybe this is the year you get it right though.
Yeah, why not rent him for a year or two?
Black Diamond, Chev7 says, I think the Cowboys will go guard or tackle in the first round, honestly.
I believe that too, man. Now hold on. Who said that?
That was a Black Diamond Chav or
On
Chav
TikTok?
on TikTok 7.
So this is my thing though. I get it. 100% probably agree with you. But what is Zay Flowers and Josh Downs is there at 26? You still take an offensive lineman?
Hey, Nonstop King did say Jerry and CD are the same kind of receiver, though.
They are, right? I think they're the same receiver. So I would love that trade, but to me, you're getting the same player. Is that what we want?
I mean, shit. Excuse my language, but anyways, I mean, who wouldn't want 2 CDs? Let's be honest.
And I got you, but is that? I don't know.
As long as you can take off the pressure off of one or the other, I think it'll work. But damn, I mean, I guess if this is going all in for a Super Bowl and you get him, well then fuck it. Let's do it then.
So this is the thing though, Jerry, and it's something that a lot of people are not talking about. They're talking about trading Derrick Henry, right? Yes. What happens if we traded for Derrick Henry?
Oof. I mean, well then what happens if Bijan Robinson falls to 26, which I know he won't, but just saying. I think that's a move that would have to be made after the
draft. Yep.
So maybe that's why there is a bit of a holdup, right? Is gauging the entire market.
Yeah.
If they're doing that, they're being very methodical, and that's very smart of them, right? Somebody said CD's better in the slot. Judy got more speed. Why is Schultz out? I think we're good at receiver. Ooh, somebody's with me. Jose says, pero here's the thing. We stay glued to all the mess year after year, man. That's what Jerry, he's a great salesman, man. I mean, you learn from him, we all be billionaires, right?
You know, he said that because I always say that.
They're not waiting on anything. This team is full of BS, man. Jacob Caldera. Yo, guys, the minion has arrived. I mean, I feel like he's been with us before, but
we'll give him a round of applause.
Yeah, man. Round of applause. Someone said we're gonna be almost undefeated because Henry filling the box. Recovers are gonna eat.
Receivers.
I'm sorry, receivers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what would happen, that you can't triple team or double team your wide receivers. Obi just said on Twitter he's not looking for 20. Oh, that is interesting. I need to fact check that. Waiting for an agent. Des. Option A is OBJ. Option B is Judy, and option C is D Hop.
I could see that, man. 100%. Who said that?
That was by Big Pun number 1.
Yeah, I could see that, man. 100%.
Great, the Gilmore signing, please.
So, man, I'd probably give it probably give it a B plus. Probably B plus. It just depends on what he does, man. But I see it as a B plus. I see it as a plus, 100%.
I mean, I think you have to give it at least a minimum of an A because you're talking about instant impact, instant player that can fit into pretty much any scheme. And ninth ranked according to PFF.
That's
Somebody
pretty
said
good,
he
man.
was sixth ranked total across the board last season. I'm 25. I've never seen the Cowboys win a championship. I've been seeing the same thing over and over since I started liking the Cowboys when I was 6 years old.
Oh my God. So look, man, Hoodlum. So I'm like, man, Hoodlum's really hard on these Cowboys, man. I am too, but now I understand. So I've witnessed championships and he has not. So I get it, Hoodlum, bro. I don't feel you because I've never had that feeling, but I kind of feel you.
Gilbert Gomez Jr. says, "Prende la vela for Go Cowboys, man." Yeah, I actually have my vela over there on the other side now, so trying something a little different. Diggs second round, Sam Williams second round. Damn, people still like Stephon Diggs, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh no. Not Stephon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs was a second rounder. Sam Williams was a second rounder. So
But Tristan,
I guess he's fixing what we said, how lately the Cowboys hadn't been hitting on second
but
round.
when was Tristan Hill picked?
That was Amari Cooper. That was what, 2019, I believe.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy hit on Diggs and Sam Williams in the second. Damn. Dalton Kincaid at 26. Man, you know what? I'm starting to see more and more reports, and these are coming from the Cowboys, from the draft show, from the Cowboys, and I'm sick of it. I would be so pissed if the Cowboys go tight end at 26. Number one, it's not even a top five position grade to be drafting somebody in the first round. You need to go quarterback, offensive tackle, wide receiver, defensive end, and cornerback. That is exactly what you should be focusing in the first round. If you're doing any of this nonsense, the tight end in the first round, please tell me the last tight end that you freaking saw go in the first round, making an impact, a long-lasting impact in the NFL. Just please tell me right now, please, any of you. Judy's a better route runner than, I think he does have some nice footwork. Or what do you think as far as CD versus Jerry Judy?
I think they're the same player, man. In my opinion, I really do.
Judy is a hurt guy. He is. He has been injured, and he hasn't put up a 1,000-yard season either.
He has not.
Which is interesting.
He has not.
Oh, Big Ben said Judy only hurt 1 year. Stop. I could have swore he was hurt and out for an entire season, and I think he had like a little bit of a minor injury that I think knocked him out for like a couple weeks. What he says, I am breaking a TV if we trade for Henry. Por coraje. All of a sudden, Cricket's on the Fowler contract. I know, man. His price
that is weird. They're talking about it, and then it's just like drops off.
Everything just kind of dropped off. Lion fans went from a baby to Social Security without a Super Bowl. It's not easy. Can we please do a podcast this week? Man, I need your Discord. That's on USAB ARB. Email. Did you email us? Have you emailed us?
I don't. Is he new?
No, he did one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to email us. I check the emails daily. Dwight Thrasher, what up? We're waiting for you. Internal Dynasty says tight end at first is a waste. I'd rather go kicker first round. Me too. At this point, I'm in it with you too. Like I said, still I have not seen not one person tell me about a tight end going in the first round that's made an impact on a team and has played a 10+ year career with any NFL team right now. 22nd is a second round. Kincaid will make you buy his jersey. Pitts had 1,000 yards in his first year and has been injury riddled.
Kincaid is pretty good.
Let's go get Cole Beasley.
Jose.
Tony Gonzalez was a first rounder, and yeah, did he ever get a Super Bowl? This team is insane, man, and it's not the players, it's the front office. You see D Hop wanting to come to the Cowboys. Let's be honest, how many people want to play the like I guess he's saying how many players want to play around with Jerry Jones in his contract negotiation
Yeah.
because this is insane. It is pretty much insane. Jerry Judy missed the game for injuries last 3 years.
Interesting.
And I've been emailing y'all laughing out
What?
loud. What? I checked that sucker.
No.
Maybe are you emailing us from like a different name or something like that?
That's weird. Yeah, Jerry Judy did play all 16 games last year. That's for sure.
You did.
Yeah.
And thank you for. Well, we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see because he's saying that I'm hearing rumors that he wants to stay. Ty.
I did see that.
You saw that too? Yeah, that Ty wants to stay.
I've seen that we've gotten some new subscribers, which you guys will be a part of the cap giveaway that we're going to do this weekend on Sunday. At 26, you take the best player available, not what you need. I think you're actually right.
I agree.
Ludlam says Jerry Judy never had a quarterback. Can't count Wilson. He had a bad season.
That is true.
Man, Russell Wilson's been in a bad little thing. Jay Novacek, I heard Cowboys are finalizing with Hopkins. Where'd you hear that at? D Minton. We need a new quarterback and a defensive tackle. We don't want D Hop. Dak has no deep ball. I just said Tony Gonzalez. No, I believe I think Tony Gonzalez was a first rounder, to be honest with you.
He was.
I would go offensive line or defensive line. That's by Ethan on TikTok. So Romo, Puro Antonio Ramiro Romo, the Gilbert Gomez. I think a lot of us, especially for the Mexican heritage, we love him. Eric Gray from Oklahoma in the 5th round. I like that prospect. I think that is something that the Cowboys should definitely take into consideration. Black Diamond, who are you talking about? Who he's asking on TikTok? What player is that? Yes. Why would we want Jerry? He's the same body as CD. I say no to that. I say D Hop or Odell, but D Hop.
I think we're all on board on D Hop, man.
We're all on board on that.
And at first I did say I wanted Jerry Judy, right? But when I started thinking about it, it's true, man. It's the same player in my eyes. Why would you want the same player? So to me, I'm in on D Hop, man.
This is funny. This is a good one. Big pun. He says no, thank you stands for thank. No, TY thanks you stands for thank you, and don't let the door
hit you.
17
Big
games
pun.
last season. He only played 16. So we're still talking about, so you're telling me that Kincaid is better than Kyle Pitts. And mind you, Kyle Pitts was picked 4th overall in the first round. So Kyle Pitts is supposed to be putting up more than 1,000 yards. He's not supposed to be getting injured. He's supposed to be putting up 1,200 yards. He's supposed to be scoring at least 10 touchdowns a year, at least 85 receptions, and be able to block. I mean, that's exactly what I want to see in a tight end. Now, if you guys can show me that prospect in the last, 10 seasons, let's talk about it. Then we can understand that. But at pick 26, I don't know, man. I think that there's other things that you can address, especially with his Cowboys offensive line, defensive line. Immediately off the top of my head, if you want to be proactive, see if maybe there's a defensive end that you feel comfortable that is a first rounder or an early, maybe an early second round defensive end. For sure, an offensive tackle that you can start. I think that those are the positions that you need to really channel into, especially with your first pick at 26, because they're not going to be there at pick 58. No, TY stands for thank you. Okay, we already did that one. Hoodlum from front office. Hoodlum for front office. Sign me up. These people do not know what they are doing. Hey, you bring me Harvey along. You know what I mean? I think that we could build a championship. No, we
can
will,
for sure,
we would.
bro. For sure,
we would build a championship. I think that Man, I would like to take it to freaking Kyle Shanahan and to the freaking Niner gang bang team, man. I would love to take it to them and to the Eagles and just let them know that they can never win. They just feel like suffocating. They would hate their teams forever and ever. You can't start viewing pass catching tight ends as a pass catcher. Ooh, Ram Jerry at 26. You don't draft need, you draft best player.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not with it. Kincaid, you can trade down, trade him to somebody else. We don't need a tight end right now. Let's go with what we have from last year. Wow, TikTok's really getting out of hand right now. If they can't get the deal for D-Hop, what about Thielen? Shoot, I think at this part, Thielen's already kind of making a salary for himself. Is Hopkins going to the Cowboys? Is Hopkins going to the Cowboys? Is Hopkins going to the Cowboys? This is Carter Fridge. Is Hopkins going to the Cowboys? So he's with Hoodlum on this one. Tight end is fine. Ethan, please, no. Tight end is not fine at 26. Best O lineman at 26 has to be. Thank you.
Has to be. Has to be.
Dyer. Thank you. You still have Dak. That's why we need an offensive line. Somebody says, Ethan says, if we draft Stetson Bennett in the 6th, I'm guessing he's asking, would you like this in the 6th round? Or
no.
Isn't he like 5'9"?
Yeah. I don't like Stetson. I'd rather have is it Tooney from Houston, the quarterback?
Okay.
I'd rather have him. I like him, man.
Ooh, somebody named Jacko says the receiver isn't the problem. It's the passer. OBJ, Gilbert Gomez, OBJ still in the mix. I believe he's still in the mix. The real Harvey. Oh, somebody on TikTok's taking a shot at you. Bijan Robinson, tight end. No, he's just. I was giving you a hard time. Let's see here. The ultimate weapon in the NFL is a great pass catching tight end. Thanksgiving. I mean, damn. Cowboys are fine at offensive line. Big pun. Please, they are not fine at offensive line. Do you think? I know that we were able to, get Tyron Smith at a very hometown discount. Man, how many years has he been with the Cowboys? Is it 17? Or
who?
Tyron? Is it 16 or 17?
I don't even know. It's been a while, man.
I'm just saying, can you trust him to play? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can trust him to be there for 4 games for sure. But if he's gone, let's say week 1, who do you have? You're gonna trust Josh Ball to man it down because Terrence Steele ain't gonna be ready towards ACL and MCL. He's probably not gonna be ready till probably week 6, man. Pitts is more of a big wide receiver than a tight end. Very limited in his run block. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get at with the tight end at 26. Now if you're going to use him like a wide receiver, and he's better than the wide receivers, then what, Harv?
I don't know, man. I just don't feel like. Why is everybody on this 26 pick for a tight end? I don't get it.
They're you know what they are? They're a bunch of morons that never freaking done their homework on freaking team building, man. And I'm sorry, that's not a direct threat at Dwight Thrash or anybody like that, but I'm just saying you need to live by the 5 staples, man. Quarterback, offensive tackle, wide receiver, defensive end, and cornerback. From there, you assess your team. Do I have those right there? If I don't, trade back, trade up. One of the two. Whichever one to get the one that's at that value. Do not. That's a luxury pick. Do the Cowboys have the opportunity? Are the Cowboys in a situation to be making luxury picks, Harp? Yes or no?
Well, so I get it, man. But this is my thing that's frustrating. So do we not think Jake Ferguson is good?
What about Peyton Hendershot? What about Sean McEwen?
That's what I'm saying. There's so much upside on the tight ends. Now, don't get me wrong. If one of those tight ends is still in the 3rd round, I wouldn't mind taking a tight end in the 3rd round.
Apparently, they're going to be there to the 5th round.
I'm just saying, why would we? It doesn't make sense.
That's why I say trade up or trade down. Cowboys, I mean, I would understand luxury picks if Bijan is there. I understand. He's a big time name. He's a big time prospect. I think that his future for sure he looks like a type of player that could give you 4, 5 solid seasons. But after that, I don't know about how you're gonna do it. I mean, you would hope the Cowboys learn from the Zeke contract, not to resign somebody like a running back that you
So
don't know
real,
if can he be there.
so real deal Cowboy 94 on TikTok says, "Do you think Dak is a quarterback that will get a Super Bowl?" So this is the thing about Dak, right? As you can see, we saw. Let's just be honest and call a spade a spade. When it was on his shoulders, he couldn't make it happen, man. He just couldn't. Not only that, the receivers had a hard time separating, which is hard on a quarterback, right? So to me, it does make sense to put weapons around him. And the reason I say that is before we'd had that, but our defense just wasn't the offensive defense were not in sync. Now I think this year, where if you're keeping the core of the defense together, and you can put a lot more weapons around Dak, and you make the offense more simplistic, so he doesn't have to keep reading option routes, and it's just quick 1, 2, 3, and it's not there. You dump it off. I think you have a whole different Dak. So I do think he can be that guy, but you have to make it to where all those things I just said are in line, in my opinion.
When the Cowboys are on the clock, take a shot of tequila so you can absorb the Kincaid at 26. Damn it, man. At that point, yeah, man. I mean, at that point, I'm just gonna be like, "F it." Let's see what Kincaid can do, and then
Yeah.
you know what? I just hope that all of y'all come back on the thread so y'all can eat crow after year one, because I have not seen a tight end drafted in the first round make an impact immediately. The rookie season. That's all I'm trying to get to. Guadalupe Chavarria says at pick 26, Darnell Washington, 6'6", 270 pounds, ran what was it, a 4.65 40 or something or along those lines. At pick 58, defensive lineman out of Tumia, out of Wari, 6'2", 282, out of Northwestern, 4.49. See, but again, that's the whole tight end thing. Like where did that go? Cowboys love well, let's go. They really do. I think that that's where they are hoping that he's able to develop and finish off. But still, he was an IR all year, his rookie year. Can you trust him? I mean, how it starts, you can kind of tell how things will end just by how things start sometimes. And with Matt, well, let's go. That didn't look good. Thank God we don't go shopping at Pulga de Alamo and didn't get Bronco 956. Did you ever see that cat, Arv?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stuff, man.
You got 10 picks. Do we? Because I think we traded one of them away. I just want to make sure. We're gonna do it. We're actually gonna do a 7-round mock draft. With the 26th pick, the Cowboys pick Dalton Kincaid, tight end, Utah. Mike finally get his pass catching tight end. Dang it. I guess Jake Ferguson doesn't know how to catch, Harv. Cowboys are waiting on Thanksgiving.
No.
That's what I'm assuming to do a trade, right? That's what he's saying. The trade deadline. Cowboys winning the Super Bowl this year. Yes, I said it. Every year is our year. Just remember that. Adam, Dak will be an emotional mess next season. How does he respond without Zeke? Shoot, man, he looked a little bit different when they were asking him questions today. I would definitely advise you guys to go follow John Machado from the Athletic. He follows the Cowboys like heart. Like, I mean, he has the pass right to all the players, and you can hear Dak. You can hear in his voice and his tone. We even put up one of the videos that he shared today, and you can hear Dak saying he doesn't know if this is his last season. He says it's now or never, or not. And when you hear your quarterback talking like that, he knows that his time is limited and he needs to get past a certain point. Listen to Dak today. He finally sees the reality. Boom. That's exactly what Big Pun just said. Jake Ferguson is concussion prone. Is he?
Who?
Jake Ferguson.
No.
I think he did have.
Yeah, he did have one, but
Wait, was it Jake Ferguson?
yeah.
Yeah, it was Jake Ferguson. I agree, Pun, but Dak should have seen reality against the 40 Winers. If I'm wrong about Kincaid, I will drive to a Bacardi factory in Puerto Rico and mail you a bottle of PR rub. Darnell Washington is a mismatch and devastating run blocker. Yes, he looks like an offensive tackle too. Well, let's go had the injury from college fixing the shoulder separation issue. Think we found that out later on, right, Harv? That Matt Well, let's go had an actual that he actually fell because he never addressed his injury, right? I believe he had a
Yep.
shoulder injury.
He had a shoulder injury that needed surgery.
And he never got the surgery, and then he played and he got hurt. So when D Hop, we will win it all with what we have now. What do you think, Harv?
I think so, man. I think there's a chance that if we get D Hop, that's very.
It puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses, and you really cannot double team, CeeDee Lamb, and maybe this will give players like Michael Gallup to get his feet under him, and maybe even let Jalen Tolbert and Turpin. I mean, I wish we would have had that picture that we were sharing, where Dak has a practice facility outside of his house, and we're in Prosper, Texas, where it's an actual practice. He has a practice field in his house, and he had Peyton Hendershot, he had Jake Ferguson, he had Kavonte Turpin. Who was the other cat in the picture?
So real quick, Jerry, I'm reading something interesting. The real Harvey Gonzalez on TikTok says George Kittle, Ron Gronkowski, Kelsey, Ertz, what they all got in common, bro, and it has a ring. Do your homework. So
Were they first rounders?
hold on, they were not first rounders, man. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
None of those tight ends were first rounders. I think
that was my question.
George Kittle was a 5th rounder. Gronkowski was a 2nd rounder. Trevor Kelsey was a 2nd rounder. Ertz was a 2nd rounder. Like, none of them were first round draft picks.
Kyle Pitts is the only, and he was the 4th. And even the Falcons, I'm more than sure. They don't want. They wish you could go back and draw. And
my thing is don't do your homework, man. They were not first round draft picks, so do your homework. Please. Harvey Gonzalez.
Yeah, you're making.
No, I'm saying people say do your homework. Dude, none of them were first rounders, man. Now, don't get me wrong; they made impacts, but I don't think in the first round you draft a tight end. That's the hype right now. I get it, and they're great players, but I don't know, man. I think to us we need an offensive line. In my opinion,
he's saying tight end is the most versatile player on your team. I highly recommend. If a stud is available, you draft
in the 2nd round. 100% agree.
Will make the offense Dak friendly. Arizona wants a 2nd round pick for D Hop. What do you guys think? I would do it. I mean, he's willing to restructure his contract, I believe. Also, Kincaid is all hype from Ethan. You think we win it all? We get D Hop. Yeah, we did say that. Go Cowboys! Let's go. Zeke will sign with the Bengals. Dang, Harv.
What?
Somebody said that Zeke's gonna end up signing with the Bengals. No more Zeke. It's a sad day for us. Little moment of silence.
Silence.
All right, thank you, Zeke. Appreciate you, man. Round of applause for Zeke. Somebody said Cowboys will sign a 2nd-tier wideout. Please do not get Hoodlum upset because Hoodlum would freaking lose it if he hears that.
Hoodlum will lose it, man.
Luckily, somebody signed Paris Campbell, right? Because somebody was picking on us saying, like, leave it to the Cowboys to sign Paris Campbell.
So on our Discord, Old Domain said, bro, my planes got delayed 3 times already.
What the?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Damn, that sucks. Numerous opposing cornerbacks. That's why he threw so many interceptions. So people are on Dak now. Dak is average, won't lead us to a Super Bowl. I love Michael Irvin. Okay. Yeah, Michael Irvin was the playmaker, right? Could party all night and play all day. Cowboys will sign a 2nd-tier tight wide receiver. Turpin needs some carries or screens. I think I would like to see him more on screenplays. What do you think, Harv?
Yeah, for sure.
Move
They
Dan
never
Quinn to
really
head
used him
coach
though.
and Romo to offensive coordinator. I think it would be magical. He even put like the emoji, the unicorn emoji. Now, I will tell you this. I think I I I think Harvey and I have talked about this previously. I think if Mike McCarthy can't make it to at least the what was it, the NFC Conference Championship, this is Dan Quinn's team, and they're probably going to give him the reins to bring in his own quarterback. Like it's going to be his option, and Dak is going to end up being treated like Derek Carr. So this is a real thing, Cowboys. Don't get me wrong. I love what Dak has done for himself. I've learned this from Ramiro and from Harvey. They brought this out and pointed this out, made me realize this about Dak is that he wasn't a true passer coming into the NFL. You know, he's worked his butt off to become an NFL passer. Now we learned, like Harvey just said right now, when it was time to put the team on his shoulders, he wasn't able to come through. Now we know he needs more help. I don't think a tight end would help him out. He had three of them. He had Dalton Schultz, who he built a great rapport, but I mean, did Dalton Schultz help him? Was he the difference maker? Is Kincaid better than Dalton Schultz?
Yes.
I'm just saying because he's a rookie. He still needs to understand there's a difference between
100.
NFL.
He's by 1,000% better than Schultz.
Well, I'm saying he still needs to learn the NFL.
Yeah.
Wow, I got so behind on the YouTube. Let me see. Big. I just want to read this one again. I think I already said it, but Cowboys winning the Super Bowl this year. Yes, I said it. All right, cool. Yes, Dak will be emotional. Listen to Dak today. Finally, yep. Jake Ferguson concussion protocol. I agree. Fun, but Dak seeing reality against the Winers. Man, I really got behind. Okay. So we took a screenshot of this big pun. So we'll be waiting for the rum. Darnell Washington is a mismatch and devastating run blocker.
I can't disagree with that.
I can't disagree with it either. But at pick 26, as it is, people like to laugh at the Dallas Cowboys at every little take. You're just gonna let us just. Well, let's go. Had the injury from college, fixed the shoulder. Man, I went to these. Jake Ferguson is the dollar store tight end, and Kincaid is like shopping at Nordstrom.
I can agree with that. I'm not going to disagree with you. Just not at 26.
Mexico versus Puerto Rico, baby. AZ facts. Are they playing right now? Shoot,
I don't know.
With the 26 pick, the Dallas Cowboys will pick quarterback, probably Banks.
Ooh.
Let's talk about that. And after we're done with these right now. These comments, we're gonna do the draft. So CD, D Hop, MG13, Kincaid, Pollard, and McIntosh. I like McIntosh, Kenny McIntosh from Georgia.
Georgia, I love that guy, man.
Swag, no more Zeke. Sad for us.
Swag, you ain't got the answer. Swag, you ain't got him.
Dope. Gabe has changed. Kittle was a 5th rounder because he was not involved in the passing game in Iowa. Yep. And Iowa has like a weird situation with their football program, how they run it, right? Yeah. Honestly, some first-round picks have sank quicker than the Titanic. I'm just saying. Yeah. David Lee Rocha said that. Picky 26 is a 2nd rounder. Yes, we understand that. Yep. But if there's somebody within reach, right, that you could probably go up and get them. That won't cost you a 1st rounder. Do it. Are the Cowboys acquiring tight end Mark Andrews from the Ravens? Yay or nay? Where'd you hear that? I haven't seen that.
It came out. I don't remember who the author was, but they said that they go for. It was just an article. I don't think it was an actual source, but I don't like that move.
Romo was not leaving his $17 million job as to become an OC.
He's not.
I think they had an intervention with him, right, Hart? Because apparently he's been taking
He's been slacking.
Been taking that golf way too serious. We've always known that he was a great golfer, man. He could have actually been a pro. Zach Evans, anyone? I heard that he got kicked off right before the high school championship game.
Yeah, he did. That's the guy. I remember now.
I remember they kicked him off the team. He did something bad. Ole Miss don't care. Ole Miss will pick up players. This is Mike's team, Mike McCarthy, right? I hope to God we don't get OBJ. This is by Reed. Two major injuries in his career, and he still gets praised like a top 10 wide receiver with a throw up emoji. I'd rather have Jerry Judy or D Hop. I wish we never get rid of Cedric Wilson and Amari.
I keep saying that,
I
man.
mean,
Why
I
did
feel like
bro?
you're like,
We keep
you're
that is
crying.
so upsetting, man. Why did we get rid of Cedric Wilson?
Christopher Catu, Baker Mayfield. He's a new Buccaneer now.
Yep.
Banks is good pick too.
But that's a little weird though. What are we gonna do with Banks?
I think I think if anything, that's kind of like a very proactive move because what happens if you're not able to come to a? I'm just saying the way the Cowboys are handling these contract situations. Can we honestly say we're going to be able to get or get trade digs? I mean, maybe we franchise tag him, exercise CD Lamb's 5th year, but all you're doing is kicking the can down there, and then let's say he wants to, say I'm going to sit out the season. Now as long as he plays 8 games, I believe he's good. He gets his salary, so I think that you have to protect yourself in this case if you're not going to be proactive with these contracts. Just so we're tracking, I never said take a tight end from Utah. However, if Mayer from Notre Dame is still available, you got to take a tight end.
And I don't know if I like him. I would rather have Kincaid. I'd rather have Laporta. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know if it's. I don't know. To me, I like those tight ends better than Mayer. My opinion.
We have a Giants on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Oliver is too. Wow, this is lasting. Cool. So any update on Smith's contract restructuring?
Yes.
I believe we had looked it up yesterday, but it hadn't been updated, right? Let me see. Over the cap.
So speaking about contracts, right? Man, I honestly, man, I think we might have got a steal with LVE, man. LVE's contract is so ridiculous. It's crazy. We pretty much got a steal. If you look at all the middle linebackers in free agency that got paid, these guys got 40, 45, 55 million for 4 years. I mean, that's a steal to me, man. Especially for 2 years.
LVE's going to count 1.5 against the cap.
That's crazy.
Tyron is going to cost $8 million against the cap.
But that's incentives though. 9 up. I think it's 9. So it's like
his guaranteed salary is $3 million. Let's just get that right.
But then incentives is up to 9, I believe. So it's a steal, man, depending on, I think it's like 50% snaps, 60, 70, 80, 90, and it's $1 million each all the way. And then I think every playoff game is like 500,000. The Super Bowls, I think, $1 million or 500.
Are the Cowboys going to pay Gilmore 9 or he's just because they have him down for $9 million?
So what's the dead money
on Gilmore?
Yeah,
$9 million.
So it's not. No.
Oh, it's zero. It's zero.
Like what's the cap? What's the cap hit? Should be $9 million.
Yeah, June 1st, $9 million. But
yeah, $9 million.
But it's still, I think that the way they kind of they were able to kind of maneuver some of these contracts.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Ezekiel one won't take into effect until after June 1st, right? Because
June 1st. Yep.
June 1st. 22 mil. Still quite a ways to go.
Somebody said on TikTok, how often do y'all go live on TikTok? First time seeing y'all. Every time we go live, man, on YouTube, we're live on TikTok every time. Like we don't ever not go live. So usually, recently we will probably go maybe 2 or 3 times live a week, depending on the week. So yeah, man, just hop us on YouTube, man. Get them the link to subscribe. Jerry, we're giving a hat out. So
this one,
Lyman, lead the way, baby.
And then the one that Harvey has on, we'll give that one out
I'll show it to y'all.
right before the draft. Right before the draft, that cap will be given away. This one's coming up this weekend. We're gonna give this one away. So if you click on the link in the bio, just subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're public so we can see it. We see the names right now. Those names are gonna be thrown into we just throw them into a wheel, man. Wherever the wheel stops, that's who gets it. So get in, and if you hit the subscribe button, you'll know when we go live. And if you ask questions, we'll bring them up. Black Mamba,
where's Black Mamba? Oh, she's back.
what's going on, Black Mamba? Nah, we're just debating, just getting fired up because people won't want the Dallas Cowboys to go Kincaid at pick 26, and I don't know how Harvey feels about it. I'm not down with that pick at all. Sign me out, get me out of there. Johnny Brewer says, what about Josh Downs with 26 pick for the Cowboys?
All day. I will take Josh Downs.
Gilbert, if you like the caps, man, I mean, there's gonna be, like I said, 2 cap giveaways.
Yeah,
this one's
YouTube.
on.
You gotta subscribe on YouTube to try to get a drawing for the hat, and subscribe and make it public.
What do you say? I subscribe to TikTok. Thanks. No. To the YouTube. Yeah, let's build up this YouTube together, man. Because I'll tell you this. This was gonna happen. If we hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, Harvey and I are gonna go live Monday through Thursdays and twice on Sundays. And we will not forget those day ones. So when things get great, remember the day ones we still know the day ones. In fact, we have a whole Discord, man. That thing is nice, man. I love it, man. I like the Josh Downs pick. He would add a different element. I think he has a real dog to his fight. I think he has that kind of killer instinct in his game that is missing. Now, don't get me wrong, CeeDee Lamb's a dog too, but I'm just saying this guy has the speed. He's a little bit smaller. What is he, like at 5'10", right? 5'10" and some change.
5'10". Yep.
But he has that speed element that the Cowboys are missing on offense. Cut Kelvin Joseph and Nashawn Wright. I think this is they at this point they don't really have that luxury, man. They really don't. I think Trey's kind of giving us a situation with his contract situation. Gilmore, 32, would be 33, I believe, this year. Played at a high level, but after that, we just have Deron Bland. So we need the bodies right now, unless this draft is able to really turn things around. Everyone else feel like Jerry is falling asleep. I feel like he waits way too long to make a decision. I get it. We've got to be patient, but geez, feels like he's playing Monopoly. Jerry Jones. Jerry was asleep also in the 90s when he was 80 years old, also making decisions before we won Super Bowl. 90s Cowboys gang, baby.
That's right.
Lorenzo.
Let's go.
At Reed, I was actually really fond on Cedric Wilson Jr. Losing him honestly made me more mad than we lost Amari. He went to Miami to do nothing. Would be better if he stayed in Dallas.
I swear, you're probably my twin, Lorenzo.
Yeah,
you're probably my twin, man. Either that or you're watching the Cowboys cast.
Like, well, just give me the cap. I think I should just give you the cap, Black Mamba. We'll talk on Discord. Jordan Lewis is still on the team. Yes, he is. But he's a great leader too. Jordan Lewis has turned into a great leader.
I just don't like him, Jerry.
I know, but he's turned into a good leader. It took him a while to mature. Who's going to replace Zeke? Dwight Thrasher. It looks like right now we're going to wait to the draft, right?
How do you say
Derrick Henry earlier?
How do you say the guy's name from Texas A&M?
Oh, Akani. Devin Akani.
I'll take him or the guy from Pitt, Izzy.
Man, I like Chase Brown.
I like Chase Brown too.
Man, them brothers are freaking fast, man. What's up, Dynamic Duel? I love it. Jerry Jones always gets us so hyped during the draft. He plays chess with checkers.
He does, man. Black Mamba.
Round of applause on that one. That was a good one. Tavion Thomas, 6 foot, 235 Utah, or Rashawn Johnson, 6 foot, 225 out of Texas. I did see.
Ooh,
I did see
good one. Good one.
I heard Cowboys had Rashawn in.
Yep.
Stick
I'd probably take Rashawn, man.
stick
Honestly,
nine
Guadalupe.
stick
What?
9596 says moving up and taking Robinson. And then Bamboo 2 on TikTok says Cowboy Nation, man. We don't
Let's
go
go,
around.
baby.
Look, Dwight says they call him A Chain.
Chain. Yeah, I like
A-Chain.
that dude, man.
I like the UCLA running back. Damn, I mean that's the thing. The running backs and tight ends, there's
There's a
a
lot.
load of them in this
Load
draft.
of them.
Laugh
Load.
out loud at Mamba.
Hey,
That
Adam.
was a good one. That was a good
I
one.
need Adam. Adam, I need your Discord, man. Send me your Discord.
Yeah, you need to download the app. It's a weird little monito, man. It's like a little like you'll see it. But let's go ahead and let's get right into the 7-round mock draft. We'll do it. We'll replay it. We won't pay attention to the other teams. We're gonna just focus on the Cowboys, and we can actually see what's available. What are other people, right? So Harvey, you want to take over on that, and let me fix the camera so we can get our beautiful faces in here, our handsome faces in here.
Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what PFF has. I don't think they've updated, but
Yeah, but we could do the trade ourselves, and we just hit you hit force trade, it'll go through.
all right, here we go. Let me see. Let me
You see now I see your email. Jeez Louise, calling me a liar.
I think I can do the trade ahead of time, right? What pick was it, Jerry?
It was I pick 169, I believe.
169.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the first comp pick, I believe.
Okay, Colts. Pick 169, first comp pick. All right, so I already started the draft. That way we're at pick 26. All right. So here we go, man. Let's see where everybody's at. Let's go with here we go. So what do y'all think? So right now we got with the 26th pick, we got Anton Harrison. Are we picking or are they picking? What do you want to do, Jerry? So we got Antoine Harrison. We got Zay Flowers. Whoa, that was fast. Hold on. Zay Flowers. Bijan Robinson. Are you serious? There's no way, man. We got Antoine Harrison. Antoine Harrison.
How's you there? There's no way that Bijan's there.
There's no way, man. Unless the corners are gone, Jerry.
Ooh, check the corners real quick. Yeah, they are pretty much all gone, aren't they?
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Can you imagine that? Antoine Harrison, Zay Flowers, Bijan Robinson, Will McDonald, Josh Downs is still there, DeJuan Jones, Tanner McKee, Felix, the end from Kansas State, Mozzie Smith, where they're saying this guy is catching fire, man. The corner still, though, Emmanuel Forbes. Cam Smith's still there. Osiris Torrance is still there. The end from Northwestern's still there. There's a lot of good players on the board, man.
Okay, so I guess in this case, like Ram said, best BPA, right? So
That would be the
let's do that because I believe we the first time we went with Bijan Robinson because that's a Jerry Jones type of. Now we know if this was a real life scenario, is it? I mean, is it safe to say, Harv, that Jerry Jones would go Bijan?
Jerry Jones would 100% not go Bijan.
He would
I
not
don't
go
think
Bijan.
I think he would go Zay Flowers, man.
I'm just saying because I think he likes the splash still. You know what I mean?
And
I think
I just
but in this case, let's go BPA, best player
okay.
available.
Antoine Harrison tackle.
I've actually been big on Anton for a while.
I'll tell you what, man. If this does happen, if this will break so many Cowboys nation's hearts, if we tweak, because it's not a sexy pick, man. Antoine Harrison with a 26 when you got Zay Flowers, Bijan, Josh Downs sitting right there, right next to each other, and we pick a tackle. Oh my goodness! I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys would get fried on Twitter and every social media you can think of. Would they not, Jerry?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're right.
They would get fried. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, yeah.
So this is my question, right? In the second or third round, you can't find another tackle? Is that what you're saying?
It's kind of hard because there was a offensive tackle that would fall a lot in the second round, which was DeJuan Jones and what's his name, Darnell Wright. But now those guys are gone. In fact, it's kind of hard because from me and you, we've compared we do this pretty much every day. Is there an offensive tackle that could start day one in the second round with these mock drafts?
I don't know.
And it's hard because I mean you're really threading a very thin line because as soon as second round goes around, sometimes Steve Avila is there from TCU, sometimes he's not there, and that's kind of the hard part. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we'll go with best player available, Antoine Harris. I'm a Jerry Jones guy. I'd take Zay Flowers if it was me, but
look at there's a TikToker Jado 432. I will lose my I got all right. I'll just this is not my words, okay? So I apologize if I offended anybody. He says I will lose my shit if we didn't go Bijan, and he's right there at pick 26.
I'm telling you,
I mean, Harvey was trying to say that. I think every Dallas Cowboy fan would.
So here we go in the second round. This is what we got.
Elliot Claire said, "Run the ball with Bijan, man." This is where it gets kind of tricky. We did solidify the offensive tackle. There is a need at the defensive line, right? So it's kind of hard.
So that's a quarterback from Stanford. We got Henley, the linebacker from Washington State, Nathaniel Dell, Like Whippler, the center, Garrett Williams, the cornerback, Sam Laporta, tight end, Andrew Carter, Joe Tippmann, Matthew Bergeson, Carl Brooks, Sidney Brown, Nick Herbig, the corner from TCU, Zach Charbonnet. Interesting.
Look, and it's funny because look, Guadalupe Chavarria says Charbonnet, but not right now. Yes, Adam. Find us on Twitter. We'll message you how to do the Discord. Fernando, what's up? I'm just sitting back. Hey. ESPN alert on. I know Jerry's gonna shock me with something great, or hell no. Fernando, we have a Discord. You need to join it. So we can all stay in contact.
So what are we going, man?
If you're me, if it's me, I'm going Siaki Ika from Baylor. But no, let's be realistic. It says here that we need wide receiver, defensive line, linebacker. I like Nathaniel Dell. I don't think he would be there in the third. I know that we've played around with this mock draft simulator, and he's there in the third. But in this case, I guess let's be as realistic as possible, and let's go ahead and secure Dell, the wide receiver out of Houston. I
I don't.
like I
I
like
don't.
the linebacker
I don't. I would take Charbonnet from UCLA.
instead of waiting later on to third or
I
fourth.
don't, oh,
Or
that's right. Yeah, you're right. So Nathaniel Dell it is.
I'm just saying we need a wide receiver.
Yeah, you're right.
What wide
You're right.
receiver would be there in the third or fourth?
Nathaniel Dell. There we go.
Look at that,
You
Black
got-
Mama's giving you a shout out, Fernando. We miss you, man. Going, my guys. Stop it. You take that running back from Texas, and it's the situation. You need a starter at pick 26. So what do I do on Twitter or for Discord? No. Just follow us on Twitter, and we'll message you how to do Discord. That's what I'm trying to say. I have to agree. Take him. However, we need a good offense. We need a good offensive line and
Or
a
backer.
and a backer. I like that linebacker, man, but he's not there anymore. Been good. This is usually my off season of sports on vacation with family, just moving into a new home. Oh, congratulations, man! Round of applause.
Congratulations, man. So here we go.
Had to make a quick showing on my favorite pot, and we appreciate you, sir. Fernando, hey, if you want to join the Discord, hit us up on we have the Twitter. We'll find you on Twitter, and we can. Yeah, Adam he already joined it. He already joined the Twitter. Sounds
Okay,
good, man.
so what are we going here?
Okay, I mean, here I didn't expect Garrett Williams to be there,
Neither did I.
and I think at this point, I mean, I know that, man. I mean, this is not. How did he fall? I thought people were higher on this kid, man. Um, let's see. We need an edge rusher though. Is there a clear edge here?
Carl Brooks.
Go to. I think there's a way you can actually go and just clear it out. I think there's one that somebody says that they live by. Byron Young, I believe.
I think he might be gone.
Scroll a little bit down so we can see the whole screen. Is he gone? Damn.
Yeah, he's gone. He is
Damn, the
not
hype
gone.
really got him really good.
Yeah.
In this case, we're gonna go BPA. I think we should just go with the BPA here, and I think we're gonna go Garrett Williams. Although Tanner McKee, I know it sounds very enticing for a lot of people that are off the deck train. And we need to address. We need a linebacker. I like Dorian Williams, Deuce Vaughn.
Vaughn. Yep.
Damn.
I think we go linebacker.
Oh, Chase Brown, dude, he would be the guy right there, man. I think from all the running backs, I think that he could bring you that it factor right away. But who'd you say to go with?
Honestly, we try to go best available player, but
We'll go ahead and go Dorian Williams. Let's be realistic here.
linebacker. Yep.
I think with McBride though, he's kind of in the same mode as Tony Pollard, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So we're gonna need a bigger back now to find. We do look defensive line is a need that the Cowboys do need.
Yep.
He says, "Look, Eric Hall from Auburn, man. I don't know. Watching his tape, I don't really like him. You really like him,
Derek Hall?
Yeah, I was watching his tape. I didn't really like him, but I think he was available earlier. I don't know if he's available anymore.
So this is what he got next. I like Keaton Mitchell, man.
Is he a bigger running back?
Not. He's a smaller running back.
See, that's why I like that bigger running back type. We need that. Is Eric Gray a bigger running back type?
No, he's kind of the same mold.
Damn. You see what happens when we go with locking it up like that? Damn, this is where the drafts get hard on us here. PPA at what we need, Harv.
I think he's got to take running back.
Take it. What pick? Oh, you already did the trade, right?
Yep.
Uh, I think we still gotta stick to the BPA. Did we get an edge rusher?
Nope.
I mean, let's stick to it. I think there's one. Even though I like Jonah Tavi, I like him. Let's go with Yasir Abdullah.
Two more
Elliot's
picks, man.
Elliot's Claire says we have that it factor at running back. We need a ground and pound running back.
We do. That's why I said Charbonnet. We should have picked Charbonnet when we had the chance.
It's kind of hard, man, because that's a second round that you want to pick a running back. It's kind of hard.
Cornerback, quarterback Stetson, Jamari Connor, Ronnie Bell, Stromberg, Malik Cunningham, Owen safety.
Well, Pachodia says Jacorian Bennett ran he's 5'11", 188. He ran a 4.3. Can we get a quick recap of our mock draft so far? Yeah. Well, we're almost done, so we're gonna go through the list in a bit. So just stick around. Cowboys called the Broncos about Jerry Jeudy. I know Corey Strella. We're all in on this. I think Harvey said yes. I said I'll be in it too. I think at this point, Harvey, I think there's a plentiful amount of players. We're talking about a 6th and potentially a 7th round. And do we have a fullback on hand? No. I know that the Cowboys did say they were going to bring in a quarterback. So let's go to the quarterbacks. I think this would be a good spot to look at a quarterback that maybe we can look at.
Yep.
Stenson Bennett. I heard somebody mention his name earlier. Malik Cunningham. I know some people have been high on him. Max Duggan. For whatever reason, we've heard his name. From all those quarterbacks, who gives us the best upside? I think we need to really take this into consideration. Johnny Brewer says, I also think the Cowboys should draft a running back and a wide receiver. I think the Cowboys should draft Josh Downs or Zay Flowers with pick 26.
Yes.
Maybe even move up to go get Flowers or Downs. I think that was the enticing pick for us at the beginning.
If it was up to me out of these players, I would probably pick Malik Cunningham.
I actually like Dorian Thompson Robinson because of his because of his upside. He was actually there with the Elite 11 when what's his name?
But
Justin Fields.
He'll probably still be there in the 7th round, though.
I think let's go Cunningham. I think he brings some kind of excitement. He brings a different element. And then here, let's go ahead and go with let's look for a fullback. See, I think there should be a fullback around this area, this picks. So go look up. There he is, Hunter Lipke. Let's get him. I think we need a fullback, and let's review this draft and see how happy we are with this results. Can you zoom it in just to just close that out. Let me see. Okay, cool. We can see him.
So that's our draft right there.
So, okay. We look back. We set offensive tackle, offensive line, just in general. I think we needed to add depth there, right? Because it's kind of hard. I would love to give Tyron Smith the benefit of the doubt. He's been a great pro for the Dallas Cowboys. Harv, is there anything bad that you have to say about, Tyron Smith?
No.
But
I think to me it's called availability, man.
And Anton Harrison looks like he does have upside.
He does.
I would love to stick Tyler Smith at left tackle and leave him there. I think he did a phenomenal job last year. But I think when you look at it, maybe Anton can be your left tackle. Maybe Tyler Smith could be your left guard. Give time for Terrence Steele to get healthy. You got Zach Martin next year. All you got to worry about paying Tyler Biadasz, right? Yeah. He goes, there's a safety from Pittsburgh that the Cowboys like. Man, Pitt always has safeties, man. Fernando been looking at the XFL, never knew could find a sleeper player. Got you both on that Twitter soon. All right, sweet.
Yeah, we want to link you up with the Discord, man, Fernando.
Yeah, unless you just email us. If you have a Discord, just email us at thecowboycast@gmail.com. And we'll get you squared away so we can keep, it's a way to chat and and of course, it's a way to chat and be ourselves, right? Somebody said that quarterback is no good. Mike Ross on TikTok said that about Malik Cunningham. But Guadalupe Chavez says no guards. Like in this case, I think Tyler Smith showed us that he could play guard. So
Yep.
I think you gotta look at the whole big picture, right? Tyron is the swing tackle. Tyler Smith, left guard, Avila, B. Dash, right guard Martin, and Terrence Steele. That's a perfect world. Terrence Steele's not gonna be available. I don't think for sure. He'll probably get what 6 game. He'll probably go on the 6 game pup list.
Yep.
So what did they give us on the draft grade? That's what I really care about.
A minus.
A minus. Damn, round of applause, Cowboy Cast. Woo! I mean, overall, when we look at this big picture, where do you think that we need to be the most careful, right? Because obviously, okay, number one, I didn't even see Kincaid there at 26. Was he there?
No.
He got selected before then. So there is definitely something there with Kincaid. There is definitely a hype there. So definitely we need to keep, what did he say? Steele will be ready. He's okay. Big pun. How do you want me to word this? Steele will be ready.
I think he's saying he's going to be ready and it's going to make a difference for the O-line.
Okay. You think he's going to be ready for week 1 after an ACL, MCL in the middle of the season? It's kind of a hard situation to be in, Overall,
We'll see, man.
Overall, I think what from looking back at what we did with that 7-round mock draft, where do you feel that the Cowboys need to be very careful as far as when they're selecting?
I honestly, I think it has to be in the first round because you saw all those players that landed at them. Is that going to happen? I don't know, but there's a lot of talented players, 25 and up in the second round. A lot of talented players, and I think, to me, and I think you said this, Jerry, we have to select somebody in the first round to keep that 5-year option. I think we really do have to do that. But I think we trade back. I think if Zay Flowers, Josh Downs, Bijan, Emmanuel Forbes, all these guys are there, I think you can't miss with any of those guys. I think you move back 3 spots if you're able to do that and still pick up one of those guys, in my opinion, and you pick up another pick.
I mean, it's always good to bring some assets, especially if you can get another 3rd rounder, man. I think that would be a nice spot for maybe Zach, like the running back up from UCLA. Was it
Charbonnet?
Charbonnet.
Not only that, but you might be able to pick up a guard, Jerry.
Yeah, you can. I think Steve Avila could possibly be there for you. And I like what I see with him. Todd Corey 332 on TikTok says, hope Dallas drafts offensive line wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. Christopher Cantu 97 says a lot of hungry players. And then I think first round is crucial to give Dak more weapons unless they sign wide receiver like Judy or OBJ. Should have put them in Dallas, Texas, not Arlington.
So I like Judo 432. He says need some firepower in the first 2 rounds. We do, man. We do need firepower, 100%.
ACL injuries are different for offensive linemen. Is this true, Harvey?
Yes, they are.
Okay. The medical staff said Terrence Steele will be ready. I have not seen that report. I have not seen an official report. I have heard that he is aiming to be ready for week 1. And Black Mama says a quarterback. A quarterback, right? A safety, Brandon Hill, 5'10", 193 out of Pittsburgh. The one that ran a 4.41. That's who Guadalupe Chavarria says that the Cowboys are big in. Yes, in the first round, and do not draft a quarterback. That's Black Mamba. What about Terrence from Florida? Or Torrance, right? Osiris.
I like him too.
Torrance. Wide receiver Rashee Rice from SMU. The thing is that right now, I think that It's either going to be corner or wide receiver. Which one do you think? Which one do you think, Harvey, the run will go off early on?
I think cornerback.
Corner, and
This
then
is this is a passing league, man. And wide receivers are there's so many of them in the draft are good, but to defend, man, they want defense. The corners are gonna go quick,
but
really quick.
in this draft class, you're saying the cornerback run will go first. After that, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a run on the wide receivers too. So somebody like Rashid Rice, he probably won't be there in the third, I think. But if you do, like you said, trade back down, go BPA, even if it's Kincaid at that point, go Kincaid, right? I think I don't know how many problems he's going to solve for you, but if he can be a weapon for Dak, I think that then yeah, for sure, right? Let's get it. And from there, like you said, we do need edge, we need offensive line, we do need running backs, and I think if you can move back, acquire those assets, and be able to put together a team, I think that with the other moves the Cowboys have made so far this offseason, I believe this is going to be a very telling time for the Dallas Cowboys, entire Cowboy Nation, and most importantly, Dak Prescott and Michael McCarthy, because I think they both know what's at stake, right? And it's literally um it's now or never. I believe for both of them. Or is it safe to say?
Yeah, 100%, man, for sure.
Gilbert Gomez Jr., who's our OC, did Moore leave? Come on now. Kellen Moore is an OC somewhere else, and now it's Brian Schottenheimer. And I like these drafts, man. It's they bring awareness. They allow us to have the hands on. We like to do more of these, and going forward, we want to get you guys get you guys involved in them. But you guys need to respond fast. So let us know when you guys are down, on what day. If you're already on our Discord, then definitely let us know on Discord when would be the best day for us to do a mock draft where you guys can be interactive. No, we don't. We do not need a quarterback. I am good with the corner first. Ooh, Black Mamba. I like that. I mean, you're the one who told me about Deontay Banks. I like him. I saw his matchup against Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison looks like he's going to be that guy next year in that draft
He
class.
is, man. He is.
I mean,
Everybody's
Deontay
everybody's
Banks,
gonna be chomping at the bit, but Deontay Banks is that guy, man. I like him.
I like Emmanuel Forbes, man. So there is those corners there. I just Deontay Banks at 26. I think I could swallow that pill. Emmanuel Forbes, the only thing that it's a little uneasy for me is how much you weigh? 165?
165.
Shoot, man. 165 at pick 26. Damn, Prescott will be fine if we surround him with the true number one receiver and a good running game. He has a true number one, but he's being double teamed. That's it for us today, man.
I was gonna say, Big Pun, send a message on Twitter on the Cowboys Cast so we can get your Discord. We can join, man.
Yeah, hopefully,
So,
hopefully Fernando does it too.
Yeah, but no, Jerry, I'll tell you, man, to cap this off, right? I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that are not happening with this cap space, right? Nobody understands it. Nobody knows what's going on. Are they going to trade for somebody, a wide receiver? We don't know. Are they creating cap space to sign our own players? I don't know. There's a lot of questions, man, and everybody wants to know. I think everybody thought something was going to break yesterday. We saw that didn't happen. Coming into the weekend, if nothing happens tomorrow, I don't think the Cowboys do business on the weekend. So
I'm trying to think. Have they ever broke news on the weekend?
I don't think they have. I think they wait till Monday or Tuesday.
I think everything's kind of been on a Tuesday, actually.
Yeah. So it might be Tuesday, man. Tuesday might be the day that something breaks. We don't know. So a lot of things. And I honestly, Jerry, in the NFL, I think a lot of players are still going to get cut. And they continue to be getting cut. So we'll see, man.
Todd Corey did say Nashawn Wright is a young cornerback. He's gonna be great. Wow.
He needs the experience, man.
Really need another Charles Haley.
Yeah.
That would be nice, man. What do you say? John Wright and Prescott fired. Man, people still don't give Prescott an opportunity. One more thing, I think Cowboys should get a wide receiver in free agency like Jerry Jeudy or DeAndre Hopkins, not OBJ. And Black Mamba's on board with what Johnny Brewer said. 2024 NFL draft, Caleb Williams, 6'1", 215 USC.
No, I got you, but he said that everybody thinks he's coming back out, but he's saying he wants to accomplish some things. So what does that tell you? He might not be back. He might not be coming out next year. So
King Osabi says, "You guys are awesome." Hey, no, you guys are awesome. Join the link. The link is in the bio, and come be a part of the YouTube, and definitely be a part of the cap giveaways we got coming up.
hey, man, this is what I said to everybody watching, man. TikTok, give us some likes. Hit that like button, man. Other thing is, hey, let your friends know. Let everybody know. Share this. We give – I'll be honest, man. Jerry's given, a couple of caps already. We're giving caps away. We want to make this a community, a family, somewhere where you can come and gripe because we know the Cowboys, man. It's a roller coaster out here, man. But, yeah, man, just tell your friends, families, subscribe, like, share, do all those things. But most of all, man, we appreciate everybody from the bottom of our hearts, man, for real. Like, you guys, you're the ones who make this, not us. So we appreciate everything you guys do here on the Cowboys Cast.
And just to kind of, I guess, round it off, Todd Corey says Dak is a top 6 or 7 quarterback. Dallas is lucky as hell to have him. Broncos want a first-round pick or high second-round pick for Jeudy. Way too much. And yes, I will. Sounds good. Thank you, Kiyosabi. You can catch Harvey and myself on also the East West football, right? Because we love football that much, and we have become obsessed with how Howie Roseman is able to make cap space out of nothing, right? Literally, they're in cap hell, and they are able to sign away. And hats off to the 49ers, the same situation. And they just gave Javon Hargrave, right? Javon Hargrave, they just backed up the Brinks truck and unloaded Javon Hargrave, took him out of the Eagles, man. So, definitely if you want to catch us, well-rounding all football, catch me and Harvey on the East West football. That is definitely on YouTube as well. But just follow Harvey or myself on Twitter, and just follow the yellow brick road, right?
What did Black Mama say?
Javi, give me your hat. That one go really good in my Dallas Cowboys basement. Great show. Hey, we love it, man. 49ers and Eagles have quarterbacks under rookie contracts. Whoa! You're right. You're absolutely right. That's how they have so much space. You're actually right.
Yep.
JDT 4532 says Bijan Robinson, man. So I say, look, on the next one, we will coordinate a date where we can actually do one, and maybe we can do a first round, an all 31, right? Because damn Dolphins lost their first rounder, man. Maybe we could do one like that, and we can kind of review the picks and just see if we agree with it. Well, we've done it before, right, Harv?
Yeah, we've done. It takes a while though.
It does take a while, but we don't have to do the picks. I'm saying we can pick it from like Dan Bugler, who he's with the Athletic. I actually love his work. Or we can go old school with Mel Kiper. I don't know if anybody likes Mel Kiper anymore. I love Mel Kiper. I look up to it, man.
He's dropped off a little bit.
Adam, awesome, like always. Hey, Adam, here's the man.
Dropped off a little bit.
But I'm just saying we can pick one of their mock drafts, and we'll go through that, and that could be an actual mock draft that we can go over together and save some time, and we can kind of see it and see what gauge the feeling, because we're getting closer and closer. What is it, 41 days from the draft? I think 42 days to be exact.
Yeah,
so,
something like that. It's pretty close.
TikTok, be nice.
Be nice, TikTok. Be nice.
Dan Bugler is an amazing draft source. So yes, sir.
Yes,
so
sir.
So they like that idea. We'll definitely get his mock draft, and we'll do that one soon. All right, TikTok, be nice to each other. And YouTube, we love you guys. Have a good night.